welcome. You belong here. So, I've been recording these little audios on Fridays about recovery, and I have mentioned this before, but you know, people used to just use the term recovery for recovering addicts, meaning, oh, those people who got themselves addicted to alcohol or drugs. But I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been opening up a lot to other other types of, I guess you could call it addiction, but also other types of pain. Because that's what it is. It's pain. And so you'll see people, now saying they're in recovery from codependency, um, or from fawning, which is out there in the public now. There's a new book out there of the same title, and also a little known author named Elizabeth Gilbert has just released her book about her own experience with sex and love addiction and her life person's substance uh, addiction. So I guess where I'm going is, aren't we all just tiptoeing around that we've all been either born or indoctrinated into this cult of patriarchy and capitalism? And we've all been just taught to blame ourselves. But now the rooms that we call, it's, I think it started in AA calling it, the rooms, but in the rooms of recovery, like it's going to be everyone's in the room and then who's outside. So I think we're at this point where like so many of us are like in the getaway car and we're like, come on, let's like hop in, let's get out of this crazy cult. And I don't know, it's kind of hopeful, I guess I would say, again, not because all these people have been in pain, but aren't we getting past this tipping point where we can finally admit it's not the people who are admitting who are the problem. It's this whole structure and this whole system, and it's the people who are still in the delusional state who are the problem. So this may sound like a rant today, but I feel like there's an opening and there's a lot in the astrology that allows for us to heal together, to work on this, because it's going to be hard work. Anyone who has spent time trying to recover from any type of addiction or limiting beliefs, um, relationships that have been keeping them stuck, anyone who spent time and effort to change the way that they think, the way they move through life, knows that it's work. But that's why we need to be with each other, talk about it. I mean, if even someone who had America's sweetheart, Julia Roberts, play her in a movie is talking about like how hard this shit is and how common it is, then I think maybe we are getting close to naming what the real problem is. Okay, I'll leave you with that light note, and I will wish you a good rest of the day. Thank you so much for listening. It really does mean the world to me. And I hope it sparks you to reach out for freedom. Because isn't that what we all want? If I can be of any help, I'm offering a discount, and you can head over to my website, marialuz.online, to see what I offer in terms of astrology, hypnosis, and psychic mediumship. And I would love to see you over Zoom or in person on Saturdays in West Seattle at West Coast Willow Apothecary. And for Substack readers, just use the code Substack. For podcast listeners, use the code podcast. Either one, it doesn't matter. They're both good for 25% off. Thanks again and have a great day.